Well, like I was saying on the video when I was filming the proof of uh, humanoid creature existence on 8th Street Hill in New Ulm, Minnesota, above the Alina Health Center Hospital paved walking path trail up in the woods up there. I was talking shit about the court case, and anyway, now this was the court-appointed fake lawyer. I want you people to understand what they did to me. Now, there's going to be a huge mistrial, and as well, I'm going to litigate the whole judge and the state and anybody who's involved, and make this stupid shit straight here. It's all bent up, folded. Since you people want to say a game and say that I'm not competent to stand trial, I never made a fucking phone call to no fucking body. We got a backstory on the arresting officer that made up the lie about me. Get a good look here now. These people are trying to say that I'm not sound mind competent. I just passed the IQ equivalency test of 144 IQ status. I guess I should have been filming that too, huh? Now, as I said, I got evidence that I never made that phone call because they said the phone call came in private number sequence. If the phone call came in private number sequence, it would be on the manifest from the phone company. It wouldn't be on there. So meaning what I said before, since the number is, how you say, dialed without a number sequence that makes a number that you could call private, therefore it's called collusion, a false narrative operated by the state prosecuting attorney in the state of Minnesota versus me colluding, meaning tag team with the phone company people, meaning like what I said, fuck you and your goddamn gang of people. I went to the phone company on July 17th, 2025 to go and request documents, and they chose not to give me the documents because they just did, and I got that on film too, meaning this, they had no idea what I was doing in there or nothing, so therefore they just decided that something, basically they're telekinesis people that work at that phone company, a lot of them are, and anyway, they basically said, well, you can't have them. We don't have to give you anything unless we want to, and you don't have a court order that we have to give them to you, so we're not going to, basically. And anyway, now, on September 1st, 2025, I went and got the phone records, and I'm going to pause it now and find those records to prove that, how you say, what I'm saying, because when the officer said the call came in private, even though I never made the phone call, meaning on the, if there is a truth of it, it wouldn't even be on the printed off documents from the phone company. And on the printed off documents, it says the number that is in said question, it says that it's dialed regularly without the number sequence before you dial the number. So just remember that, motherfuckers. You are now marked for death by Satan, God, and Medusa, and all the atheists and Scientology people from the state of Minnesota. They even have worse fate than them. So anyway, now film all this shit. Because they're trying to say that I need to go to inpatient treatment. I'm not going to do none of that shit. I'm not going to allow people to say that I'm an idiot or a retard or some idiot pressing buttons on a phone and starting shit with somebody that I have no idea who they are. And from what I found out, that the people that they claim, whoever they are, they claim that they live right next door to me. And I have no idea who these people are. I don't know their names. Who live next door in the house through this window. Let me show you. fence right here. And anyway, that's where the courts say that they live. So the backstory on them is that I met or talked to a lady when they first moved in, and that was it really. And she said some smart ass shit to me, and I said, well, I don't need to talk to you. I don't have no respect for no other neighbor around here. Why would I need to talk to you then? Basically, in a roundabout way, that's what I said to her. So these people are looking for a way to, how you say, ruin me. Because, how you say, old slime ball shit. I mean, you don't know how old these people are. By looking at them, they are clearly older people. But they're not old farts, like with gray hair. If that means anything or makes any sense. That's not my attorney. This is all fake. This is all collusion to try to make me look like a word. Now that judge, there's a backstory about him. That judge was once my court-appointed lawyer back in year 2004 when I was 18 years old. When I, alongside 8 other guys and 6 other girls, got ratted on by an undercover federal agent that turned into a vice agent after stealing over 30 grand of car audio equipment in a spot in the city where it once was a car audio shop. And anyway, I was the only one that got in trouble, and he was once my court-appointed lawyer. So obviously this judge thinks it's a game where he gets to violate somebody. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not going to go and check myself into treatment. I'm not going to do any of that shit. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to spend the rest of, how you say, as much time as I need to spend finding a real lawyer to take these idiots to court. So I'm going to pause it now and find that documents of the printed off call log from the phone company. Found you! First, this is the date and time when it called, or they said that I called, allegedly. Remember, I never called. So they're putting this on the documents here. Hold on. First, get a piece of paper to cover this shit up. Alright, first, also cover up my number. Okay, right here, July 16th. Okay, that's when the next bill is due, so therefore it is 2025 documents from T-Mobile. Alright, now I'm going to pause it again. Well, I better not pause it, but I don't want to let everybody see all these numbers, so pause it anyway. Now remember, if you dial up a private number sequence before the whole telephone number, you cannot see that telephone number at all on the phone records at all. So therefore, when you're looking at this now, that's what you call collusion, meaning siding with the state police and the state government versus me, because they know I'm an inheritance rights holder and they're trying to make me look like a deranged psychopath or some type of evil man. Now, I'm gonna show you just the times here. There's telephone numbers that the telephone number that they said I called when I never did it. Now, at the end of the day, all I know is that this is the number. Okay. Now, on the records from the police, they said that the phone call came in private. Okay, meaning what I said. I never made the call anyway. But at the end of the day, they need someone to make a patsy. If you don't know what the patsy is, that's an old school mob term where a Fallout boy, Fallout guy, Fallout human, meaning somebody to take a court case and lose and make look like an idiot. But in reality, I'm owed money before these people knew I existed, back when my money was shortly under $1 billion owed to me because I'm an adopted bastard. And at the end of the day, I am not a piece of shit. This undercover agency of, how you say, the people that go in their people's houses and sniff around or talk to somebody to see if they're high or drunk or whatever. I'm going to say their name under the bus here. They're called Zimmerman Heating. And anyway, Zimmerman Heating and Plumbing. Now, if you look at backstories of that word Zim, like Invader Zim or Z shit or whatever you want to call it, like they think they're the shit because they have a last name that starts with a Z. That's just my guess. And like I told you, from what I found out through police talking shit to me when I was getting arrested, why would you want to start shit with your neighbors? They live, I guess, right next door to me. So, at the end of the day now, knowing what I know, that people just made and bought a house in Illinois, trying to say that it's me. There's a car here from Illinois with a license plate said Illinois on it. Now, 1 second here, I'm gonna try to get back here, film, get a good look here at their house. Well, this is the garage, and that's the house next door, but their house is the one with the fence. Now, at the end of the day, it's on the corner of the street of Payne Street in 12th North, New Ulm, Minnesota. I'm gonna put this video up as million times as much times as I can on the internet, and as well, like I said, I'm gonna take a lie detector test. That's what it boils down to. I'm not gonna do any of this stupid shit that these people are trying to say that I have to do. I don't give a fuck right now about nothing. This is all going on the internet. Since you guys want to try to play a game with me, these people, these court-appointed lawyers, already discontinued 2 lawyers from these people because of, how you say, them not doing their real job and trying to make me plead guilty to a case that I never did. And at the end of the day, the way this looks, it seems to me like they're trying to make me into a paranoid, delusional schizophrenic or some type of psychopath that just dials up numbers. Why would I call that number? At the end of the day, I don't know who those people are. I didn't even know their last name when I talked to the lady that, how you say, drives in and out of that garage and parks her vehicles. There's a whole bunch of chaos going on there. Those is the people that I already framed when they were pulling up and doing weird shit the other day. What day was that? That was a Friday. It was the last Friday of yeah, it was the 27th of March. Now, at the end of the day, I already framed you people doing fuck shit, try to make it look like I'm dealing dope here or some shit like that, where you guys get to run amok. Now, at the end of the day, I want you to fully understand what's about to happen. Not only going to litigate these people, I also got a backstory, meaning another phone call. First, I have to, how you say, record that phone call, so that way I have another copy of it. But it was the day when they arrested me for false claims against Blaze Federal Credit Union set the court-ordered warrant. They didn't arrest me that day. They arrested me on the 16th of September 2025 when I was, how you say, finishing the court Zoom conference call trial. And anyway, now, that's a whole nother issue of a lie, too. They stole $3,900.99 check. Now, anyway, now, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. September 9th, 2025. I was on the phone literally when the police came pounding on the door like that. And as well, I had the door locked, and I was on the phone with guess who? There's a place, I'm not going to say their name right now, but you'll hear it on the upload. There's a place where they came here to do plumbing pipe work. Okay, I'm going to show you. They did plumbing and pipe work. The landlord of the house that bought the house told them to redo all the copper piping with this new age high density plastic. And anyway, they were here September 26th, 2024. And that's the same fucking day that I was meant to receive my $32 trillion US Bank of America, or it's not Bank of America, US Bank. $32 trillion US dollar US Bank card alongside a 2022 model BMW X6 Alpina high altitude SUV, European style drivetrain, meaning there's steering wheel on the right hand side of the vehicle. Now, at the end of the day, these people manifested this shit. Like I said, I went and tried to get these phone records, okay, on the 17th of July, 2025. And they didn't give them to me until I had to make up a lie in a whole different city while I was even doing it. And I went to a whole different city that was almost 2 hours away. And I received them on Labor Day, September 1st, 2025. So I just want to say this to whoever's against me. I hope you all fucking die. I swear to God on that shit. I hope you all fucking die. And I hope you eat shit and die. And as well, guess what? I'm going to take a lie detector test, like I said. I got evidence from the people at the plumbing place saying fucked up shit. And I'm not even going to talk about that right now because I'm so fucking goddamn pissed. Now I'm right and you're wrong. Meaning me versus the whole state and the whole fucking government and whoever else is upon me. Meaning whoever else is trying to frame me. Like I said, I got you people in that motherfucking house next door doing fuck shit activity on March 27th, the last Friday of March 2026. That is on the fucking videos. You scroll down the videos and you will see fuck shit activity. That's all I gotta say to you motherfuckers. Eat shit. And I hope you all fucking die just like you hoped for me to fucking die. And I hope every last one of your fucking family members dies, and your kids, and your animals that you keep as your pets, and anyone who vouches for you, meaning all the way down the line to infinity. You wanna fucking play a goddamn game? We're gonna fucking play one. And now I'm gonna show you the date and time here. Once I find the other fucking phone. Better hurry up. Spawn out of recording. Okay, there it is. You wanna play a motherfucking game? We're playing one right fucking now. It's called Fuck You and Your Life. Fuck you and your fucking gang of people!